Alright guys, Pepper Dirt here, and as promised, gonna show you this website. It boasts, let's see, main info page, it boasts you're supposed to learn 300 to 400 kanji in 1 month. Now that's 5 to 15 a day, and 1 to 3 hours, 1 to 3 hours, 1 hour sessions each, so that's 1 hour, 5, 2 hours, 10. Generalized, of course, because everybody's different. Some days will go faster, some days will go slower. I think I'm finding that it'll actually go slower as you go on, but I'm only at 200, so who knows? Who knows? That's the other thing. This is very much a new thing. So if you want to jump on with me, that's cool. If you want to watch me, I'm going to be doing a bi-monthly, showing you my progress, and you'll be able to say, oh, 15 days he learned, yeah. And I'll actually be recording me using the software and showing you the software, this web app, right? So that you'll be able to follow along with me. The videos won't be for you to watch through, but just to see progress, because they're going to be hour long. I mean, if you got enough time to watch through an hour long of somebody, you got enough time to use it yourself, or find something better. Okay, so things sound crazy. So let's do I'm just going to show you. Try to quickly. We're moving here. Show you what's up. So we got username, password, username. I don't know the minimum length, but you could probably put anything. I don't think it can have spaces for some reason, and it can either have. I don't think it can have underscores. I could be wrong. Maybe you can't have underscore. You'll have to figure that one out yourself. But get your username, password. That's a big one. 12 character. It's going to be a big password. Probably the best password you got. Definitely the best maybe. Never. I'm sorry, guys, that know how to use password generators and yeah. So you need 2 special characters. One of these things. One of these things. Yeah, a lot of those. Or you need 2 of those. Then 2 numbers. You got 1 through 10 numbers. 10 numbers, not 9. 2 uppercase, right, and then 2 lowercase. You got it. And you put all those in here. Now there's another thing. It does check frequency. So if you put a lot of uppercase A's, or whatever these are, you're going to get hit with saying, oh, your password doesn't work because it's too frequent. So it's going to notice that you're repeating characters. It's cool to repeat characters because, of course, like onomatopoeia. I don't know if that would work. It has a lot of A's, I think. Yeah. And that would be fine, just so that the frequency, just so you have. I'm not going to try to go into frequency. I'm not even sure if I know how to explain right now, but basically, you're going to have fun making a password. If you can get past this part, that'd be awesome. Short passphrase, though, a lot less stringent. You just need to make a password phrase with your regular old alphabet, assuming that's your native tongue's alphabet. So that means, pick your favorite phrase, like I'm a lamp before your feet, or something like that, right? Jesus loves the little children. I mean, you could just put that. I mean, come on, something. What's another phrase we got? Merry-go-round. That's a word. I want to go. What does Dorothy say when she claps her heels? There's no place like home. You can put there's no place like, and you can use spaces too. No place. Yeah, that could be your short passphrase. Something that you can remember. It better be something you can remember. Please make it something you can... but you do have a password reset, so it's cool. Okay, I spent enough time there. You do have a password reset. Forgot your password right here. I was looking for it. Alright, so let's say we got a password. I got this dummy account here. So it doesn't matter if you even see my password length. Here we go. Oh, somehow I'm messing up here. Okay, we also got Remember Me. That's just your cookie that will keep you logged in. I don't think it works if you log out, which is actually unfortunate. That maybe need to be fixed. Maybe that needs to be fixed. Somebody should fix that. Actually, it's been so long. I don't remember. But basically, Remember Me is supposed to keep you logged in all the time. You might be able to log out, which would be a good thing. I might explain that later. But I'm not going to play with that right now. And we're in. Okay, here's your message board. You pretty much anybody sees this. Pepper Dirt can, anybody will see this. Surely messages that the site doesn't like will get removed, but you can put whatever you want up there. Try to make it, something that everybody can read, right? Okay, so going on. We've got the email address of this website, so yeah. And there's the version, beta 2, beta 2. This is a beta. It seems all working, but, beta. Let me delete this thing. Okay. Assuming you just started out, you would not have a quiz here. So let's, I'm going to show you how to delete. You can edit a dictionary also. And I'll let you play with that. If it doesn't work, mail that address. Alright. Okay, there's a delete button. Sweet, sweet. So you will end up just right here. Need to import quiz. It does not tell you how, but you just go over here and file import, right? Okay, file import, and then you pick your quiz, and then you submit, and success. And if you put these buttons a little too quick, it doesn't let you go, but yeah. This first number, this means how much kanji you have encountered they gave you. So and then this one is how much you've actually mastered out of that number. How much the quiz thinks you know. And then this is how much the quiz has shown you. So keep that in mind since it's not exactly shown anywhere. It just says status. Pretty cool. Right? Kanji cards. You have 3 modes of quizzing. Kanji cards. This will let you. This pretty much gives you ability to select whatever quiz you want. Since you only got one, you just got this one here. You select it. You have to select it, or else you get an error. And then you can pick how much questions you want. Obviously, we don't. Yeah, we do have 444. We got that much, so you can do that if you wanted. Pointless, I would say. That's way too much. Whatever. An offset. The questions are always in a certain order. So if you decide, okay, I don't know number 50, there are ways to figure out where number 50 is. And I think viewing, editing. No, let's not edit. Okay. I guess editing is the only way, huh? That's weird. There's no view button. Okay, well, there is a view, but statistics. Well, actually, that's brilliant. Statistics. Because you would basically use the statistics to tell you what offset to put this at. I may or may not tell you why. I know that probably doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Sorry. Like I said, I'll be doing a bi-monthly, and you'll be able to see me in action. Me in action. It's not as cool as it sounds. Okay, so basically, free quiz, you just take a quiz, you take the quiz, and you get the quiz, right? Here's the quiz. The exciting thing is, free quiz, you can just push enter and it'll give you all the answers. Pretty much any mode will do that, but some will require you to at least fill in the English, I think. Okay, so in the English, all you have to do is input any one of these. So I could just put sun up there, and that would count English correct, right? I can also put sun and gibberish, and it would still be correct. All it cares about is one word. Why aren't I selecting? Weird. All it cares about is just one word from this set. The on and kunyomi, however, they want all of it. Okay. Now, let's move on to a different one that actually I can talk about here. Help me out, come on. And you should be able to only use the keyboard, because it makes things easier. Okay. And if not keyboard, then, you know, your device, tablet thingy. And actually the tablet is made possible because it has Japanese input also, this quizzer. I'll explain more about that in a second. But now that I got a kanji up here, we got to meet. How kai, how was, yeah, how, basically day out. So, you might say, okay, you know, why am I supposed to learn, you know, the on yomi? Because what is supposed to tell me at all? I mean, Well, if you were familiar with picture, come on here, help me out. Picture, you know, it's right there. That means picture. Normally, it's like that's theater. Oh yo. Ego, Lego, Lego. Hey. Oh, that's a complete. Okay, never mind. Let me not explain what I was. Let me not explain that. Basically, you see this? This character is the same one as this character. So, how do you say that? It's not a radical, but this kanji is inside this kanji, if that makes any sense. And sometimes you're able to use what a kanji looks like in order to remember a reading. So this this kanji, one of the main readings is and I say main because it very much is main. And I already knew this as and that's another thing. Don't get too stuck on English, because I mean, yeah, or whatever your language is. I'm sorry. I mean, your native tongue. Of course, mine is English, apparently. Moving on. Let's see. So yeah, you can use this to memorize. And actually, the one that I know, the reason I know kai so well is because kai sha, which I'm not typing in because I don't got Japanese input. Kai sha. Yeah, which is actually right here anyway. Oh, you do need to know hiragana, katakana to use this, or at least hiragana, because these are written in hiragana. So that's pretty helpful to know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you to learn the onyomi, basically you pretty much got to use you want to learn a compound along with it, and that really helps. Kaicho president, you know, that's a pretty big one, pretty common. Basically, you'll be hearing these words. The Japanese learn these. This is how the Japanese learn. I mean, in school, they straight sit down there with their readings and memorize all these readings. Now that's it's not as bad as that though, because they already have a base knowledge of the language. They already have a lot of words, let's say. So they may already know kai cho is a full word, and then they know that if you place these two together, what am I trying to say? Since they know the word kai cho, and then somebody says, hey, one of these readings is kai, they'll be like, oh, okay. And this is Cho, and they'll be like, all right, Kai Cho. That makes. I mean, okay, I'm not explaining this well. Basically, they already know a little bit, so it helps them out. We don't know any. I assume we don't know anything unless the Chinese. I would assume Mandarin would help out. Let me just say Chinese. I'm sorry. Chinese person. How about that? They might have it a little easier. One that already has the kanji system. But basically, I'm sorry, I'm not helping you out at all saying this. So let's move on. The kunyomi though, you sometimes those stand alone. Like ao, that pretty much stands alone, and you can to meet. Yeah, that's pretty much how you memorize them. You straight try to figure out how they connect with this kanji. And sometimes you'll find one that does not connect at all. That's probably because it's a rare, what do you call that? Non-jo-yo, I think. Basically common use kanji. Or reading even, common use reading. And that happens, and you can edit the dictionary so that those are missing. However, you would have to know which ones are Jo-yo. I'm not actually sure if that's the right word. Jo-yo. I forget it. And that's another problem about if you. Let me not talk about that. So basically, you associate it with something that's not just a sound, and that's how you memorize all these. That's what I've been doing, and it seems to be working. Sorry for taking so long on this, but let's go back, and you'll be able to see my progress, so I don't have to talk so much here. Mixed kana. This means mobile users are able to use this app, and it won't be too painful. Why I say this? Oh, hey, yeah. Why I say this is because, what am I saying? Oh, let's just say hiragana. Hiragana. If you know the phone apps usually have flick input, which I don't have a picture or anything, but flick input, look it up. Basically, if you're typing in hiragana, you won't be or if you had a Japanese keyboard, I guess. It's basically the same thing, I guess. But basically, how much characters is this? How much letters is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I count that right? I don't even know if I spelled it right. So, hiragana, 7 characters. That 7 characters turns into 1, hi, 2, ra, 3, ga, na, 4. Do the math. You're saving time by just doing these flick inputs. So if you use the Japanese input, it makes phone use a lot easier, a lot more bearable, and I'd suggest that it is actually possible to use this app with a phone. It is built for a phone also. It is fine to use with a phone. I'm just saying it's nice to have a keyboard. Because you are obviously doing a lot more typing than you would another software, which would be a flashcard, just straight flashcard. You look at it, you say, oh, I memorized that, next, right? This one, you actually have to know it. You straight have to type it in. I mean, you really have to know it to be able to progress. And that's let's say, the beauty of this one. And that's why this one is, it boasts a lot. I mean, 400 in 1 month. I mean, is that, yeah. Okay, so then you got your kanji review. Basically, the kanji review is the same as the kanji test, except they will sometimes give you a random kanji, which is cool. It's just part of the test quizzer, and they will always give you 5 new kanji each time, each after a test. What am I trying to say is basically they give you 5, supposing they feel you that you're ready for the next 5, right? And that's pretty much how it works. If you miss too many questions, then it may deem that you can't learn 5 more, and it'll just give you the old ones until you make a very good percentage multiple times. So you want to make 100% on kanji test, and that's not asking for a lot really, because basically what you're doing is you're cramming using kanji review, and then you're taking the test. So right when it's fresh in your mind, you take the test. And then it's okay to forget them. But next time you open this app and you're like, okay, time to do another, my daily or my, can I say bi-daily? Twice daily? Let's do twice daily since that sounds more like, they say on medical, take twice daily and, or 3 times. And the time suggestions were like morning, afternoon, morning before work, afternoon after work, and night before bed. Your 3. If you can squeeze in those 3 hours, that'd be awesome. That's 15 a day, an amazing amount. It probably won't be so quick to begin with because you're trying to figure out how to memorize these. But once you do figure out how, then they should go a lot quicker. I say, because I have used this to get, I'm at 200, about 200. I'm probably over that. I'm probably only 50 over that, and it's working, but I can't stick with it. So hopefully you guys can prove me wrong. I mean, you could prove that you can do it, and me can't. But I want to be right there with you and do this. So yeah, it does have mixed input, which allows you to day. Come on, day. The onyomi is katakana. So nichi, jitsu, and then the kunyomi is hiragana. And this is pretty much just for your benefit. I mean, it helps to see it. Hikabi. And it's just kind of nice. But I would not. I could see that somebody might just want to only input hiragana because it is trouble switching between katakana and hiragana. Right? So basically, you take this until you get to the last one, and then there's a finish button. You do have to press the finish button. Please press the finish button. So that's the mixed input. Kanji review and test. You choose to enable all questions. That means the new 5 that it gives you, it will, every time you answer them, it won't make them disappear. Suppose you answer them correct. They'll just stay there forever. And basically you'll have to leave the quiz, I think. You should, yeah. But basically I just always say no because I just don't exactly answer them so that they will stay there. Randomize, I don't think that works on test, but it does work on review and cards. It just randomizes the order. I believe the order is, it normally shows the ones that you know less first. If that helps any. And the input. Yeah, so that's it. Woo! That is it. Well, thank you for watching. Sorry for being so painful on that explaining part. That was kind of bad. Bad. Oh, we do have continue quiz, which basically puts you off where you were. Pretty fancy, really. It does help to log out every so often because... Does it help to log out? I'll get with my people on that one, actually. But what I was going to say was it helps to log out because it makes sure that your quiz is saved, and it makes sure that your time, it does track all your time. So basically you can't just sit in the middle of a quiz. You got to get out of the quiz, and then it can accurately gauge all your time. Yeah, cool. So uh, learn here. Yeah, 1 hour long, and I believe it's increasing that hour long. Um, Thank you for watching, guys. I hope to see you next time, and God bless you all. See you next time. See you next time. See you next time. Oh, there is no challenge. Okay, I'll stop talking. My bad. Take care. Blip. Where's that stop button? Oh, yes. Thank you, Cam Studios. You're awesome. You cannot make a very big video with Cam Studios or else it will crash. But it's awesome, it's free, and I am not affiliated with Cam Studios at all. Just using it for now. It's good stuff. Thank you.